Hey there, welcome to the Loose the Mirror channel. Welcome to What's Next in Money. What's next in money? This should be fun. Let's go ahead and see what's next in money for you. We have 2. Is this what's next in money for you? We have 8. Is this what's next in money for you? We have 7. And we have 4. The timestamps will be in the description box below. That's really sad. Okay, bye. Hey, Pile 4. Hey, Pile 4. Let's look at what's next in money for you. And I'm looking for the good things. Okay, I'm looking for what the good thing is next in money for you. If a warning comes through, then I would say something. But what's the good thing that's next in money? Or what does Spirit want to say about what's next in money for this person, for number 4s? Okay. Oh, this is great. This is amazing. So what's next in money for you is actually some really, really good stuff. And you can't see this because this is what's happening here. All right. Well, you have the ship and the fish. We're going to get some more cards out here, but in a second. The ship and the fish are all moving things. I mean, this is a flying fish? Excuse me? Does this fish exist? They're both on water. They're both moving forward. This to me is about growth. This is almost maybe even a culmination of something for some of you. We have the King of Diamonds here. So this is like the King of Pentacles type vibes. So what's next in money for you is probably a really great opportunity. If some opportunity comes for you to travel, take it. That's going to be opportunistic for you for money. If this is about you getting out, moving, this is about you maybe even being social with these fish here. This can indicate like transactions or trade with foreign partners, beneficial connections with international businesses, or even like overseas trips. It talks about improvement in your business, initiative, motivation, and changing yourself and growing in those types of ways. It's also about something new rushing into your life and changing your life in a pretty big way. With the fish, I want to say that the type of changes that are coming your way are also quite positive, because the fish literally is about finances too. The fish is like directly about, this is a great pile. You're the first pile I'm reading for, and already it's bangers. Amazing. It talks about finances, welfare, rewards, abundance, generosity. It's filled with hope, and your dreams sort of like being fulfilled in some ways, successful completion, of your affairs and things that are going on in your world, honors, awards. So if you're invited to travel somewhere, take it. This can definitely be about travel by sea, by air, something long distance. If an opportunity comes up for you that is like feels far, then go for it. This could also feel to me like you're in the right direction. Like whatever you're doing, keep going. Just keep swimming, right? Literally, like just keep swimming. Just keep swimming with these 2 cards, both on the water. This can be about honors beyond your expectation. Good health, good prosperity. Fate is smiling on you. Expect gifts, money, good deals, and really great developments in your businesses, your business ventures, with beneficial, good outcomes for everybody involved. So expect successful investments with strong profits. And that's reading from the manual. So let's see a little bit more about what's next for you in money. I mean, shit, we could end this reading right here. You know what I mean? What's next for pile number 4 in money? dreams of abundance. We have donations, tithing, and charitable work here. I feel like you will be paid for the time that you have invested in certain ventures. Okay, I feel like you will be paid for the time that you've invested in certain ventures. Keep doing what you've been doing about your mindset of abundance. Abundance is showing up here twice for you. Dreams of abundance and abundance mindset. If you think your abundance as something that happens in the future, then always be one day away. Feel and think it and speak it in the present moment, and that's what you'll experience. But also you will be, look at this angel raining cash. I have never seen that before. Look at that. Look at all that cash money. Oh yeah, that's great. And all those different currencies. So if this is something about like investing in different types of ventures, that's good. Like maybe broadening and widening your portfolio. That might be also a good piece of guidance that's being given here for you to consider. That might be good. Dreams of abundance. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights. I recently had a dream about something that I've been making behind the scenes, and I thought I had to check it, and it helped me realize that something was actually wrong with it. So you write your dreams down or really pay attention to your dreams that are coming in through. There might be something in there that's guiding you to make certain movements. This also is giving me manifestation vibes. So listening to those like guided meditations or scripting your money, that might be really helpful. I do have journals. The link in the description will take you to, excuse me, my Amazon page, where I have some journals that you can use, empty journals for you to fill up with your own dreams and desires. Let's get one more. What's next in money for this pile? Declutter, definitely. I feel like there's something that, I feel like you've been investing your time in certain things and payback is coming. And it's coming with the swiftness. These fish to me feel very fast. This ship is obviously very fast. I feel like ship could even be modern day airplane. There is no airplane in the Lenormand, but ships are the fastest way to travel. So something here is coming to you fast. If you've been make room, okay? Make room in your life for this money. That's a way of having the present mindset of money. You know, make room for the items that you are looking for in your life to have. Make an actual place for them in your world. Also, I feel like things are just rushing in. They're falling on you. Like things are coming in, like, yes, fast. But also, like, I feel like money is dumping money on you. Like, it's decluttering money onto you. Like, when you throw the trash out, except it's not trash and it's money that's just, like, coming towards you. Okay. So perhaps if there's somebody who's looking to invest in something and maybe they're giving you money to invest it in, that could be something. What's next in money for my people here? Okay. We have make the effort, and I don't know why I wanna flip these up. I don't know why I want to flip them up, but we have wedding and getting to know each other coming through. I feel like, I don't know why I want to flip them up. I feel like an old phase is ending. I feel like an old phase is ending. An old money phase for you is ending. And you're moving into something new. Again, all your efforts are coming through, but you still need to continue putting in the work. Right? It's almost like hang in there for a little bit longer. Keep doing what you need to do. Keep keeping your nose to the ground. because something that you've been putting efforts towards is serving you in maybe ways that you don't really know. Tell me more about that. Yeah, I'm getting something is breaking, but if you're about to end a contract or to end a lease or to end to reach like a certain destination end point. Remember we talked about ending when we were talking about this. These are the 10 of spades, which is like the 10 of, well, actually there's a 10 of swords, actually, not the 10 of wands. There could be something that you've been involved with for quite some time that you can disengage from, and it might take some efforts for you to disengage from it. It's just, it's almost like the less you think about it, the less committed you are to it. I feel like shaking yourself loose from something is going to take some time. Or you've been shaking yourself loose from something, and that's actually a good thing. It's almost like the more you've been shutting your eyes and just doing what you need to do when you need to do it is helpful. Okay? Yeah. Something is being disengaged from. Something is breaking apart. But there's a but here. Take yourself away, decommit yourself from something that release yourself from something that hasn't been feeling so good. I think do what you need to do when you need to do it, sure. But yeah. Huh. I'm just finding myself talking in circles. I'm saying the same thing over and over again. We have something that's been long-standing breaking, but at the same time it's building. So I don't know what that means for you. Something that you, what I'm getting is this vibe of somebody who's like no longer putting in so much effort in something, and relaxing themselves from that energy is actually a good thing, to take them out of that place, to allow them to move into something else. Talking cryptic. Tell me more. Yeah. Yeah. Eight of Swords. Freeing yourself, but also still doing what you need to do towards it. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if you do know what I mean. I think you're being guided to loosen yourself away from something here. Or you are maybe losing interest in something, or something isn't working. How do you feel about this? How are you feeling about this? You're feeling good. So there's something that you might be finding your way out from that is good. Maybe you're biding your time, but this change that's coming, it feels quite good. And you're making the efforts that you need to be making in this area and phenomenon that your event or whatever that you're going through. Tell me more about what's next in money. Yeah, this came out in the reverse, if you remember. And this, that's so crazy. Lots of swords are coming out for you. At the bottom of the deck from before was the Knight of Swords. So something new. Okay, something new that you're not entirely, something new that you're still learning. Okay, something new that you're still learning. Something new that maybe you feel a little insecure about. But you are, I feel like you're getting a new idea. Getting a new idea, a new spark of inspiration, a new path in some ways that's similar and connected to something of old, but also quite different. I feel like, yeah, this is this energy of that wedding and getting to know each other. Like, you've been doing this for so long. And there is that child, that new idea that's coming, right? The page being a child that knew something, and the sun, how you feel about it, right? You're moving through something that you've been working hard at, and the sun is finally rising to almost show you a new path. And perhaps this could be the new path that you've been working so hard at everything else, that this final thing that you're sort of, not the final thing, but you know what I mean, like this thing that you're finally sort of, you've done the whole field and now you're tilling this one thing, and it leads you to something more. What is it leading number 4 to? We know it's prosperity with that fish and the ship, like it's good, that's next, but what is the thing? Hey, the sun and didn't I say that this kept showing up? I said you keep getting, you got the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords has come out, and it's leading you to the sun that's coming out. Amazing. Look, number 4. I may not be able to exactly pinpoint or lick the thing that is exactly coming for you, but whatever's coming for you, my friend, is some good shit. Some real good shit. And it's coming to you fast, with the fastest knight in the deck. The Knight of Swords. So, shit. Look, let's go ahead and pull some guidance for you. I hope this is my pal. Baby. What's the guidance for number 4 with this energy? What's the guidance? Wow. Animals. Okay, 33. You're guided. You are divinely guided. Things are going great. Let's look at it. All kind of animal creatures. Animals are very different from one another. Also, many animals are carnivorous and eat other animals. Nature, we know, can be cruel. It has so much death and suffering. What it doesn't have is evil. Animals cannot be evil, because when you look at them, you cannot look just at a single action, but you look at them all together. The ecosystem moves like a melody or a dance. The ecosystem. The potential meanings of this can be, people can be different and each have different qualities and give importance to different things. Action is the key to change. Many voices need a single direction to sound as one. There is a music in life. So I don't know what this means for you. I can't even, okay. I mean, this just looks like maybe you'll have a lot of attention on you, right? You might be doing something in community. You might have all different sorts of people coming to you for aid, or you might be guiding them and shepherding them through certain experiences and being that single tether that moves them through. But as your guidance, I guess this could also be allowing yourself to explore different options in your life, and knowing that just because that there is there are some mutual threads between people and experiences, and not everything everything has its season and reason. So I don't know, your guidance was kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. Whatever that means to you, if you got something from it, cool, but I'm not even gonna sit here in front like I know what the heck that was. If you got something from what I said, great, but I feel like Spirit's just like, hey, look, good stuff is coming towards you, so just keep doing what you're doing. We already said what we said, so keep it funky. Keep following that connector between you, and I guess don't judge a book too badly by its cover, especially when it comes to maybe the people or opportunities that come your way, because they might be useful to you in a way that you're unaware of. All right, my friends, keep your light on. Good luck, and I'll see you next time. So, look, don't forget to share some of your money with Luce Lemire over here. Ow. Bye. Hey, number 7. How are you, friend? So we're going to be looking at what's next in money for you. We're going to be looking at what's the good thing that's next in money for you. Okay. So we're using the Lenormand. You can actually see me shuffle in this angle. It's kind of fun. Okay. The stork and the dog with the clouds. Okay. So something might be, the stork sort of showing up in the reverse. I feel like something might be a bit slow. Like you might be a little slow to trust this new thing that's coming your way. You might be slow to commit to something good. To me, the stork is it's like new, like the stork brings babies. The stork brings baby stuff to people, right? That old story. But in the Lenormand, it talks about like important life changes for the better or the worse. It could bring good news at the end of a stagnant time, or perhaps even like moving to a new place or residence or meeting with old friends. And with the dog to me is like loyal, right? Dogs are loyal, dogs are sweet, dogs are faithful. When it comes to this meaning here, the stork showing up in the reverse feels a little sus, as in you'll be feeling sus about maybe even what you're loyal to. So what's next in money for you, the good thing, is quite possibly feeling a little like re-examining your loyalties. It could be re-examining your friendships. It could be re-examining your workplace relationships. It could be re-examining your values, re-examining your investment portfolio, re-examining your client base, re-examining your staff, re-examining your commitment to a certain program that you use for your business, or a way of learning. Like I feel like you're re-examining maybe like a structure, right? Like re-examining where you spend your money, how you spend your money, when you spend your money, your career, your what's it called? Your field, your niche. And that's going to be good for your money, for you to just maybe look it over again. The stork sometimes can also symbolize like successful business trips, internal partnerships, profitable transactions, maybe the company moving in a new direction that will bring improvements. And that's why I'm saying, like, this is a good thing. You're re-examining what it is you're loyal to. If you've changed how you used to do things and you've been thinking, I want to go back to how I used to do things. I think I was happier with that. I felt more at ease with my friendships when I used to do them like this, with my relationships when I used to do it like this, with my work colleagues, with my businesses, with my clients. Like, maybe that was a slower way, or maybe this was a da 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 da, but I want to do things the way I used to. That might be something that is being re-examined here as well. Like, re-examining the new path and going, you know what? No, I want to go back to how I used to do it. That could be something that's important for some of you to hear at this time. Partnerships are important here. I think this is you dealing with other people, or maybe even other systems that you use in your life. How you go about that. This could be even, for some of you, maybe hiring more people and maybe changing how you hire people in your projects. This one's really juicy. The dog can mean trusted partners following a shared and single goal. So this could be wanting to acquire more people, or maybe even you being acquired as a loyal partner who's on the same track with someone else, right? Who's on the same track with like-minded individuals. It's just, why is the stork in reverse? It can indicate mutually beneficial business agreements and successful outcomes, blah, blah, blah. The dog is also like a sense of security, some people you can rely on. Yeah. So I feel like with the stork, it's just an examination, a re-examination of where you want to go and who you want to trust, who you want to tell, who you want to have be involved. Spirit, can you tell me what more is next for number 7 in money for them? Yeah. Wow. Okay. This got juicy. Oh boy. I feel like I want to turn this one up right. I don't know why. Excuse me. Okay, my friend. So, you might be questioning the people around you. You might not be feeling like you can trust them with everything. I don't know what's going on with you. You might be maybe bringing in new people. Clarify the dog. Let's clarify the dog. Clarify the energy of the dog, please. The 7 of Wands, defensive, but that's still sort of loyal. 7-7. Clarify the dog some more. And the 9 of Swords, okay, worrisome. Clarify the stork. In reverse. What is the energy this guy is bringing in here? Thank you. Judgment. Yep. Revisiting. Re-examination. Re. 8 of Cups. Okay, walking away from something emotionally. Look, what's next in money for you is quite possibly reassessing the structures, the thoughts that you have in your world. Again, it doesn't have to be people. It could just be the partnerships that you have. It could very well be people, okay? I had to re-examine that whole thing because here we have cooperation instead of competition in the reverse, which is not cooperating, which is almost like disconnecting yourself from something for the sake of the future. So if you find yourself maybe loosening up, breaking up with your financial and your financial advisor, changing systems that you use, your website provider or your, long-term insurance company or whatever thing that's been in your world that you've been loyal to, if you find yourself re-examining that, maybe going back to like an old faithful, an old system that worked, an older, maybe a person that you used to work with or a different type of system that you used to work with. That is what's next for you. That is good. Because it could be something that you've been really worried about, something that you've been really, really worried about, that you're finally going, okay, I think I need to do something different here. And yeah, you'll be doing something different. That's crazy. Okay. Decluttering, cutting, separating the wheat from the chaff, as someone once said to me before, in the reverse. I think this is heavy decluttering. For some of you, I feel like you might also be decluttering, but also bringing someone on, bringing something on, bringing in a new system, a new person. So I feel like, I don't know, this is like a re-examination of something. I can say that for sure. There's something you are going to be re-examining when it comes to your money. Okay, it could be your job, your lifestyle, your systems that you use to run your businesses, whatever. You'll be re-examining something. However, this might lead you to go back to something old for some of you. This might lead you to leaving a system. This might lead you to even adopting something. For some of you, that whole 3-tiered level is the same energy. It's the same energy. You will be leaving something for something old and therefore adopting it. Done. For others of you, you could just be looking at your system and saying, okay, I need to bring something else on. I think this would really help work for me. Bringing someone new on, bringing another system on, bringing another, checks and balances and whatever. For others of you, you'll be leaving, that's how I'm going to leave it. So this declutter to me feels like you'll be moving stuff to bring new stuff. Take a divinely guided chance. This might not happen at the best time, but that's maybe a signal for you. Like, oh man, this is not the best time to be doing this, but F it, let's go. I think that's what that's telling me. It's safe for you to receive. Yeah, it'll be nice in the end. I think it'll be something that this is inconvenient, but in the end, you'll go, you know what? Like, I'm really glad we did that or I did that, because that just makes so much more sense for how it ended up going. Like, this is almost like it's good for you to go ahead and make that change. I'm just looking at my decks to see who else wants to say something to you. What else do you want to say? What's next in money? Yeah, it's a good opportunity. There's something that's a good opportunity, but I don't feel like you're going to trust it. I don't think you're going to trust it. It kind of comes out of nowhere. Tell me more about this. Yeah, something new, the stork. But you're not going to trust it. But it's a good opportunity. It's coming at an inopportune time. But it's a good opportunity. It's safe for you to receive. So be on the lookout for that. When you're stressed and something comes along to your mind, to your psyche, that's going to be something for you to to look at. That's tough. How will they know what this is? Can we give them a hint? Seven of Pentacles. I feel like, I don't know. What I'm getting from this energy is I feel like you'll be so, to me, this energy that I'm getting is someone who, at the end of the day, is tired, right? They're tired, they're frustrated, their defenses are down because they're tired, and they're just like, ugh. So much so that they kind of go, yeah, okay, fuck it, let's go. That's how you'll know. Your defenses will be down, and you'll be like, okay, Sure. Also, have you noticed? She's pregnant. New, the stork. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. So let's just see what your guidance is with this. What is the guidance for my person here? The world around me. I guess just chill. Like, be in that receptive state because winter is over, baby. Be in that receptive state. Again, it's safe for you to receive. So be in that receptive state. This girl ain't got no cares in the world. She got crystals around her flower pot. She breathing in a flower. All these flowers are going towards her. Like, she chilling. I'm gonna read this to you. Nature is something to be experienced. To achieve a connection with nature and our natural self, we cannot live in a world made of only artificial and man-made things. We need to find a space in our life for natural things. Sometimes we just need to notice them and take a few moments of our time to give them attention or savor them and feel them. Give space and time to what is natural. Don't forget, it's important. Enjoy different senses, not just sight. Things grown are different from things made. Wow, that's a big deal. Seven of Pentacles is usually about things grown. The environment nourishes our feelings. So take that how you're going to take that, my friend. That is what I have for you. If you'd like a personal reading, the link is in the description box below to the website, which has all the readings I offer, as well as custom readings if you don't see something that you like. I would love to have you there. I would love to read for you if you trust me with your energy. It is non-judgmental, but I am also not a financial advisor, so don't come for me if you're gonna come for me. Okay? It's all just what if, shall we say. All right, my friends, keep your light on. Good luck, and I wish you everything. Bye-bye. Hey, number 8. Hey, howdy doody. So we are looking at what's next in your money, right? I'm specifically looking for like what the good thing is, what good thing is next in your money. So here we are. What's the next good thing? Oh, that's nice. What's the next good thing coming for money for number 8? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, well, all right. If you were guided to watch 7, you can. This isn't me saying go watch 7. I'm just saying if you are guided to, you can. If you're guided to watch any of the other readings, feel free to, as well, as some of the stories might be connected. You have the garden and the stork in reverse. Now, the stork in reverse is interesting in this position. We'll wait for that download to come through. But the garden is about social stuff, social gatherings, social situations, pizza parties, society, holiday activities, and sometimes even illusions. So it talks about activities outside the house, all right? Festivities. I'm also seeing that this could be like an inside house party, like an event of some sort. But let's, we can stick straight to the fact that it's outside where you can promenade and the like. It can also indicate media, public opinion, professionalism. So maybe for some of you, it could be social media with that pizza party. and the promenading. That's where a lot of like stuff would happen, I guess, a la Bridgerton style. It could also indicate success in creative and social projects, which is really fun if you're a creative person, who you might be for some of you watching this pile I'm getting. It can also be sometimes about unreasonable illusions, superficial relations, and to be more realistic about how you do certain things. And that might be something here for some of you, especially my dreamers who might be in this pile. Continue dreaming. I'm not saying stop dreaming, because this would have been like that. I can't even put that in there. It feels so gross. But I feel like keep dreaming, but just hold your vision in your heart. Hold your vision in your mind, but you may have to do some realistic things to get to where you want to go. Okay, you might have to play the game of life in order to get to where you are hoping to go. You might need to hire, the SEO managers or the social media people or whatever, because this stork can sometimes talk about partnerships. I'm going to see a little bit more of why the stork is coming in for you here in the reverse, but this does have something. Is that grammatically correct? This has something to do with social, public, other people, and how you deal with them and their influences, or how they affect what you do. Okay. This can talk about expansion of business contacts and professional networks. A time to be celebrating. So if this is like holiday seasons are coming up, it would behoove you to be out and about and say yes to invites and the like. I'm going to take a drink. Now, the stork can be about profitable transactions, things moving in a new direction, bringing improvements, important life changes for the better or the worse, and the end of stagnant times, moving to a new place of residence, or even meeting old friends. This, I'm feeling, is something that is going to be really uncomfortable for you. What I'm picking up for you is what's next in money for you is something that's just really uncomfortable. And by that, that's doing things that are maybe outside of your norm. Going out, meeting people, talking to people, being social, being active on social media in the way that you need to be for your money, buying a class and being in a class with people, and actually putting yourself out there, putting in that like grunt work, but very real life work, so that it can support the foundation of your vision, right? You have a vision for what you want for your life. It's time to like put boots on the ground to go towards it. And that's what's next in money. And that's what's going to help you when it comes to money. Maybe joining communities, online communities, starting a community for some of you, maybe. I haven't seen that yet in here. I haven't seen that in just these two cards. I don't see that. I see you more so as a participant, and you utilizing the social stratosphere and social environments to meet even certain influential people to help you move in your money making ventures. Are you looking for a new job, looking for a promotion, looking for leverage, trying to improve your side hustles, trying to find a side hustle that makes sense, trying to enhance your business, your ventures, whatever that could be, your investments? As you meet more people, that is going to be something that's going to help you, period, right? This is the good, right? The what's good next for you. And it's something that you're going to be reluctant towards, quite possibly, is really what I'm picking up here. But that's good for you to be more social and to be more inviting yourself into other social places. So for some of you, it might be introducing yourself to new kinds of social media. Do you have a TikTok? Do you have an Instagram? Do you have, Reddit account? Whatever. Expanding your social horizons in the physical or the virtual, but expanding them nonetheless. so that more people can see you and you can be exposed to more as well. What's next in money for number 8? And if you have, wow, same cards stay coming out. If you have already made contacts from events that you've gone to, maintain those contacts. You know, be proactive about maintaining those contacts and making nice, because that might be something of value to you down the road or even now. That's crazy. Okay, I need to clarify that one. Okay, I don't really think that really helped me, but here we have something that goes against what I was just saying, so I need to look at that. The partnership. You're receiving help from heaven or from a person who brings needed skills and resources. So this is showing up. What I'm seeing here for you could be that, I don't know, I really feel like with the stork, I feel like I still stand by creating new relationships, being social, and the like. But as you connect with people, give them a chance to show how they can help you with what you're doing as you connect with them, I guess. But as a way of focusing on your priorities, be mindful of the type of people that you might be pushing to the side or entertaining, right? Like, this is going to be some juggling for you. Maybe you're focusing on partnerships and people in your life that don't really help, and that could be something that in business or in money that you might need to declutter from, right? Clearing your schedule up to focus on your priorities as well as actual helpful partnerships, because this clean energy food it could be saying that you need to meet more people who are of a like mind, because maybe the people that you have around you are fine, but they're not of a like mind, right? Like, maybe clearing your schedule up for more like-minded people will be beneficial to you with this clean energy food, like feeding yourself with the type of social activities that will actually help grow your priorities, grow your business ventures or your career or your money. That's going to actually grow your money. Saving in reverse, visualize abundance in all forms in reverse. I feel like this is about your energy and time. If you're an introverted person, yes, maintain the time that you need for yourself, but also you may really have to clear your energy and declutter your time in order to make time for the social expansion that is next for you. That is going to be difficult. Because maybe you don't want to do these things, right? It's difficult if you don't want to. You're so busy. For my extroverts, you might need to be more disciplined in where you're spreading yourself, where you're getting your energy from that feeds your money, okay? Tell me about the stork. 7 of Cups. This is the 7 of Cups in reverse. Tell me more about the stork. 6 of Swords. Okay, moving forward. I'm wondering if for some of you, no, I don't believe this is true. Moving away from your social Perhaps for some of you, it's moving away from your current like your current social engagements to other social engagements, like different kinds of social media or gatherings or whatever. Like really, like truly expanding your circle and making more room for different kinds of social XYZs. Because the Seven of Cups is about options. Like I would say, if this was in the upright, I'd say, yeah, definitely, like I've been saying. But this is about getting more focused. To me, I feel getting more focused and choosing a direction to go, where to go. Tell me about partnerships. What's the energy that's carrying? The Emperor. Okay. And the Justice. Interesting. Being fair about how you plan for the future. I think there might be people who you think people okay. This is a bit nuanced. The people that you meet in the social situations or social spaces that you think will be able to actually help you or assist you or whatever, you might naturally be inclined to give them more time. It could even be friends or family or whatever, which is fine. But I feel like what this is saying here is to give the little guy a chance, to give attention to people who you think might not actually be of value to you and your money. I don't know, more space, because they might actually be able to help you out more. What? Yeah. This is so weird. For some of you, you might have to get yourself out of some partnership that you've been in. Like, you might have to get yourself out of like some deals, some partnership, maybe even a relationship in your life is like affecting your money. And what's next in love is going to be you being more social because you want to meet more people. But you may have to get rid of like a specific sort of relationship in your life, a certain partnership, a certain. Tell me more about that objectively. Oh my god, this has come out for every pile so far. Because it's just not working out. Like, you've done enough in this partnership specifically that's going on in your world. And it's time to really face the facts and face the music and see how things are. For some of you, it might be breaking a long-term contract. If there's maybe some sponsorships that haven't been working out, or a client that hasn't been pulling their work at work, or, you know, just something. You may be like, oh shit, we needed this, but actually, like, we need to probably separate from this. And because maybe you might be holding on to it due to sentimental reasons, but it's time to really face the music and face the facts and look at the paperwork and see that maybe they're not fulfilling their end of the bargain, or you're not fulfilling the bargain as well, and it's not really working out for you. Because this is really talking about there's something that you need to focus on, your priorities, focus on what you want for your future, because there's something in your world that may not really be working towards your future that you might need to really get out of. But you've been working at it for so long that you're like, oh, I'm still here, but it might be something that you need to move away from. Like, clean up your vibes around that. Here it talks about clean energy food. So perhaps your diet's been bad. Like, you know, if you've been in a bad partnership with your body or your diet, then fix that shit, right? But if this is also about like certain people or deals that you've been in, when you fuel your body, your business, your money with helpful stuff, You increase your energy levels and ability to focus. I think when you declutter whatever this thing that is in your world that isn't working out, Spirit, can you tell me about this thing? What is this thing that we're decluttering? I think it came out with like the Seven of Pentacles. It's an opportunity. The Seven of Pentacles. Yet again. The Seven of Pentacles. Something that you've been working hard at for a while. Something very tangible, okay? Something very tangible that you've been working hard at for a while that maybe you no longer feel for. Maybe that is just no longer just working for you, okay? It's gotta go. It's gotta go. You gotta declutter that to make room for something else. What is the thing in your world that isn't making sense towards your priorities? Towards the kind of desired outcome that you want? What is the thing that you might be holding on to for sentimental reasons or whatever that you need to just ixnay because it's difficult for you to expand because of this thing. It's gotta go. It's no longer working out for you. You've used it for everything it's worth. It's done. Get it out. Wow, that was a new message. Okay. Clarify this garden here. The Justice in reverse. Okay. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. The Prince of Knight of Wands in reverse. And just... I think you gotta get back out there. I think you gotta get back out there and you don't want to. You gotta let something go. And you gotta maybe like start over. This thing that you gotta move to is this next phase is something that you don't want, but it's, you know, it's the good thing that's next in your money, right? So whatever it is, it'll be helpful. So what's your guidance with all this? Two pieces. Plants, and we are all connected. Look at this little baby. Look at this baby looking. Aww. Look at him just with his hands untied. He's being a little cutie boy. Okay, let's look at that. Plants, and we are all connected. I'm gonna look at plants first. Plants are what most we commonly associate with nature. Unlike animals, plants are usually very passive. They focus on being there or just being rather than acting or doing. Even with... Okay, even then we must remember that plants are responsible for the oxygen in the air we breathe. The environment is not just a pretty nice thing to have or purely decorative. The environment is what allows us to live. Give attention to the background. You need life to live. What is around you affects you and others, even if you don't notice. Presence does not need action. That's really important for this whole next thing in money for you, that the world is a living, breathing part that is asking you to engage with it and not just look at it. We are all connected, which is true. I feel like this is like a passive form of connection, right? So being maybe a little bit more active in your connection to the environment and the external world is what's being asked of you, or is really what's next for you in when it comes to your money. Yeah. Understanding that having connection doesn't mean being at the center. Taking a step back from yourself and looking at things from afar. But I feel like this is about you actually engaging in your environment, in your world, in the world around you. Wake up, right? Being shaken to like wake up and focus on your priorities and get back out there. So that's your guidance. Like, you know, be gentle with yourself, but get back out there, mon cher. I wish you everything. Keep your light on. Good luck. And if you'd like a private reading, the website is in. I think you got to be a little bit more active, but don't force yourself. But you got to be more active. So push yourself, but don't force yourself, right? Anyway, the website has a reading for something specific to your situation. If you'd like to get specific guidance for you and your life, it's non-judgmental, so come through, and I will do the best I can to help. Bye-bye. I'll see you next time. Hey, pal number 2. Hey, pal 2. How are you, my friends? What's next in money for you? That's a lot. Okay. So, what's next in money for you? What I'm looking for here is what's the good thing that's next in money for you? What's the next good thing that's coming in for... Aha! Aha! The stork has shown up 3 times. Twice, excuse me. And this is the first time it's come up in the upright. Oh. Okay. Very interesting. The fox in the coffin. Okay. And the moon. What's next in money for you is surrounded in passive energy, surrounded in receptive energy, is surrounded in feminine energy. The thing is, I don't think feminine energy is always passive. I feel like masculine energy is kind of passive, or maybe, but it's not. Like, masculine is very yang energy. This is force. I'm getting force damage. I play D&D, and I don't know. It just kind of feels like that, but it feels like the force of nature. So nature is usually given feminine vibes. And those vibes being, it just does what it does. However, nature is also forceful. You know what I mean? In it doing what it does. It has power. Passive isn't powerless. Passive isn't weak. Passive is strength in a very different way from yang strength. It takes strength to sit still. It takes strength to be patient. It takes strength to do what you need to do and what needs to be done, and like wait, or to receive. Like, it takes a certain kind of very like mental strength to have that feminine strength, that passive strength. And that's what I'm seeing here for you. How it relates to your money, we're going to see. But there's a really strong yin energy here. But there's a force as well. In, the force of water. Water is passive. Water doesn't have an agenda. But as a river flows, it can slowly over time corrode a rock. Erode? Erode? Yeah, erosion. What is corrode? Corrosive. Erosive? Girl. Oh my god. Anyway. Wind is just wind. It just does what it does. But it can also, a steady wind can break a tree down. It wasn't trying to break the tree down. It wasn't actively breaking that tree down. It was just doing what a wind does. So there's something here about you tapping or being in that vibration when it comes to your money. And it being that force, that just natural force that will move, mountains and cause eruptions and shit. With the moon here, this speaks to passive, the ultimate passive of illusion, dreaming. I would say, from a very basic level, that your desires for your money and those passive, feminine things is what is next for you and what will bring you more. This is things like manifestation. This is things like maybe scripting. I have a journal in the description box below. It's an Amazon link that is specifically made for scripting and writing your desires in. I love it. There's going to be more journals coming as well, so keep tuned for that. Super excited. But yeah, guided meditation for manifesting or getting into the vibration of money and using that force that is passive. You're not out there robbing a bank, that's a yang thing. But this whole thing of money is mine, money is coming and it's mine. This belief, this thoughts become things, this dream it and do it, or dream it and it happens. If you build it, they will come. That's the energy that I'm getting. It's powerful, it's really your energy is a force and it is demanding money bow down to it. So look, whoa, that's wild. The stork, I feel like you're waking up to that. I feel like you're entering that. I feel like a part of you has died. A part of you doesn't care anymore. A part of you has, died, been broken, or part of you just reached a point of what I like to call fuck it mode, where you're kind of nah. And that is the most powerful place to be, to manifest and have that force come from you, because you don't care. And the world responds to that. And you just believe, The stork symbolizes important life changes, for better or for worse, depending on this stuff. But it's good stuff, I think. It could bring pleasant news of the end of a stagnant time, and also moving to a new place of residence or meeting up with old friends. It can also be a symbol of successful business trips, international partnerships, profitable transactions. The company may be moving in a new direction that will bring improvements. This could be maybe partnerships with a lady, or tapping into that feminine energy, with the people around you. And maybe being more of a listener, seeing what they have to say. Maybe there's a female that you met recently, or a feminine energy carrying person, whatever that fucking means, who's just gonna chill. Someone who's chill, but I think masculines are like men are very chill. I think that's probably why I think sometimes feminine energy is confused as like masculine energy, but like a lot of men can be in their feminine energy. They're just chill. They're just very passive in how they do certain things, and that gets things what they want. That gets them what they want. So it's kind of wild. But the lady can also represent changes. The woman's personality, the female gender, femininity. If you're a male or heterosexual watching this, or a gay woman, I suppose, someone who identifies women as lovers, let me say that. It could identify that. A partner. For others, this could just be, sister, mother, daughter. Could be a female of interest in working relationships. Someone who is important to you, or someone who's like a close person to you, a close woman. There's a woman here, but maybe a close passive energy, or close feminine energy to you. Someone who is to you, from your outlook, someone who gets things done easily. Someone who you believe, or who you see as who doesn't have to try too much and gets things. An effortless energy. That's how I think I would describe this to you. Someone who in your life who feels a little bit effortless. Like maybe they do work and they do things, but they have a certain je ne sais quoi about them. It can also indicate serious changes. So this could be serious changes, born from your illusions. Serious changes brought on from, the stork is changes, the lady is changes, the moon is also changes. So massive changes are coming in your money. It's a force. But changes for the better, really nice. A female could be bringing you good news. If you've met a female lately, or someone who is kind of like la la la, or that sounds really bad, or someone who's like really effortless, someone who feels like they're just kind of like chilling and vibing, this could be an energy who is here to change, your world and how you see things, and especially your money, rather, right? Someone who is going to change your money because of who they are, how they are, what they bring up and inspire in you. So this could be someone who you meet recently, or maybe even someone that you've recently met, or some person. It could be compliance, intuition, instincts, nurturing, which is definitely here with the moon. This is a very instinctual card. Sometimes this in a work way, the lady can talk about changes that require your trusting your intuition and making unusual decisions, right? To be more flexible and look for compromises. So that's going to be something that you might want to look out for as well. With the moon, it talks about emotions and protection and dreams and isolation and karma. I can talk about resting, or even going after new experiences. The stork to me is like new stuff, I feel like. It can talk about your karma in some ways, like your money karma. So maybe if you've been having a sick time with money, it's coming in, or you've been in a season of it coming in. Again, this is good stuff, right? So don't be freaked out if you've been doing okay with money. Why are you watching this, baby? But if you've been okay with money, like even more is coming, because maybe before you weren't doing, like your work is finally sort of coming in through more and more and more. This could also be an indication for some of you not to make any sudden changes. Again, passivity. Not to make any sudden changes, and not to channel more yin energy at this time in your money. and going with what you've been doing, and maybe even keeping the path, keeping your head down, keeping the path, because that is going to be the thing that ends up bringing you the changes that you want because you've been consistent, right? So not fucking around and not, changing things that don't need to be changed at this point in time. What's next in money for these folks? Exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. Yeah, okay, so this is putting your energy elsewhere. And yeah, for some of you, maybe picking up a hobby, putting your energy elsewhere, because you do want to start fussing around and changing stuff when you shouldn't be. You should not be changing anything around at this time, because you just need to stay the course. Just stay the course. Just stay the course. If you're looking to finicky, touch tough stuff, trying to start fights, trying to start riots, trying to do stuff, no. At this time, what's next in money? And the best thing for your money is to just operate yin energy and let the powers that be bring what's there for you. Windfall of abundance. What did I say? Right? Something forceful coming, like this inert force acting on your behalf and bringing things to you because you've been putting in the work prior. Partnership. So if there is a person that does have this sort of yin energy, this chill vibes energy, they might be a bit chaotic, but they have this certain something about them. They could be male, I suppose, really. They could just have that vibe about them, but they could be definitely female or whatever. That call to you, it might be a good opportunity for you to get to know them more, or to bring them in to your folds on what you do. If you're hiring someone, if you're in a hiring process, that could be, something for you to consider as well. That type of energy could be what you're looking for. Tell me more. I think one more. What's next? Exercise as well, like literally move your body. Don't be too down in the dumps either. Excuse me, over your money. You may have to spend money to make money, aka maybe hiring somebody or giving money away or giving your resources away, like your time or something like that, in order to bring more in. And again, for those of you who have been going through a struggle and you're like, but I want to change stuff and maybe do something different, I think this abundance mindset here is saying, no, don't yet. Hold it. Because the money will come. Can you tell me more about what's next for number 2 and money? The card that's come out for everybody, I'm not going to tell you. We'll see if it comes out for you. Hey, the sun. Ew, yes. Okay. We have the sun on the windfall of abundance. This is great, right? Dreams and the moon working in the background, bringing and supporting the sun. Awesome. Making way for the sun, or the sun's light reflecting on the moon, and your heart being like this triumvirate connection between your desires manifesting in reality. I'm here for all that mumbo gumbo. I think it's mumbo jumbo. The Prince of Cups. This is the dreamer. The Prince of Cups is a dreamer. For him to show up in the reverse is sort of like you getting tripped up. This is my dreamer piles. It's sort of you getting tripped up. Okay, tell me more about that. You're getting tripped up over maybe the reality of what you're seeing and what you're thinking and what the truth is, what you have in your heart versus what you see in reality here with this Ace of Swords. Yeah. I feel like that's normal. I feel like with what I'm seeing here, this will be sort of a mode that you might be in or have been in. Just hang tight. Oh my god, there's hands coming from the sun. Yeah. It's kind of gross. I mean, look, it's kind of gross. Look at all those hands. Ugh. Can you see? Is it focusing? It's not. It's not focusing. Oh boy. Yeah, it's not focusing, friends. Anyway, the Five of Swords in reverse. I really feel like you're lowering the fight. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely like, fuck it. You know? You not seeing what you wanted to see gets you to the point of releasing the force that has been latent within. Look, let's get there. Let's talk about it. Let's get spiritual. Why the F not? Let's go. Let's get crazy. Yeah, has been is just releasing this force because this is like, this sucks. Nobody wants that. That's nasty. Ugh. But once you sort of just go, okay, whatever. Okay, fine. And you maybe chill on your dreaming. You see things aren't working that well in your world. The sun comes up and shows you actually nature. Actually, the force within you just needed this thing, and everything that you've been putting your hands in, all the stuff that you've been doing is giving to you. Windfall of abundance. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Okay, you're doing too much. It's okay. Yeah, the Empress. Look at that. Oh no. The Empress in reverse. I don't know. I mean, this is kind of like letting the weeds grow with the Empress in reverse. I feel like you stopped trying. But I feel like the thing that, unfortunately, I don't know. I feel like you stopped trying to do shortcuts. Or you stopped trying to do like the little stuff that you thought could make a difference. You stopped trying to like get rich quick. Or you stopped trying to... Maybe you also just stop trying. But when you stop trying, maybe you do stop doing some of the good stuff. Or you chill on that. But it also... the effect is also makes you stop doing the stuff that were like get rich quick or whatever, you know what I mean? Like the little stuff that you were doing that maybe wasn't all that worthwhile. And it allows the weeds to grow, but it's also almost like you stop trying to build where there may not have been growth. And that allows for the thing that was really meant to grow to grow. It's just gonna come in time. It's not gonna be fast. It's just gonna come in time. I feel like... Tell me more. That's the Knight of Swords there. Yeah, the Magician. Yeah, I think it's gonna come in time. And it's not really gonna be by your hand. Again, the Magician is the doer, is that yang energy. So is the Emperor. But I mean, we have the Empress here and she's in the reverse, so yikes. But I feel like this is not going to be by your doing. Things are just going to take their time. You keep doing what you need to do. Exercise, work out, do what you need to do for your body. Take a little bit of a break. And what's next in money is maybe you won't even have to work so hard. You won't have to be doing so much. You won't have to be moving so much because things will be growing based off of like the work you've already done. However that applies to you. So let's go ahead and look at your guidance. How can my friend handle all this energy? What's the best, how can they best handle this? This is the Green Oracle. Talks a lot about nature. Winter. So winter to me is it's almost over. It's almost over, my friend. If I really described your world like things not popping off, it's almost over. Hang in there. It really is almost over. It is really almost over. Okay. Hang tight. It's almost This tree is spread eagled. That's weird. The dormant time is almost over. Hang in there, okay? You're in the stretch, my friend. You are in the stretch. The resting period is almost over. So that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to read this to you for those who are in this dormant period and are like, ugh, I don't want to keep doing this. Keep doing what you got to do. But there's some things that you're just going to stop doing, and that's going to be helpful. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms. Yup, some of them unexpected. Yup, be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. Okay, I wish you everything, my friend. Keep your light on. Good luck. And if you'd like a private reading, the link for that is in the description box below. It's going to take you to a website with a list of readings, and then you can get to email me which one that you want. Okay, I'm rooting for you. Good luck.